Hey, remember the last time Zanagoth made a answer your questions video? Yeah, me neither.
Then make one now, you fucking ass.
What do you think I'm doing? Dude, go away. Alright, so yeah. This is episode 3, I think, of the Ask Me Stuff kind of thing, where I answer questions and I put out a few updates. So, the last video you guys asked me some questions, so yeah, I'll be answering them. And if you have new questions for me, please leave them in the comments down below so that I can read them and then I can respond to them in the next episode of this kind of thing. The gameplay in the background is just me doing some random public Kuva flood, so don't worry about it. Anyway, first question, asking the real questions. Do you like pineapple and pizza? Well, I don't hate it. Like, if you put a pizza in front of me that has pineapple on it, it's not my favorite pizza, but I'll still eat it, because to me it's still pizza. So I hope that answers your question. Question number 2, what promoted you to make a YouTube channel, and even though it doesn't grow all too much? Is it passion, enjoyment, or just supplying the demand? That's a good question, actually. What promoted me to make a YouTube channel like 3 years ago was really just I just came out of the army, Singapore as a conscript army, and I just wanted to do something else. So yeah, I started a YouTube channel for fun, and I guess it's kind of grown in its own way because it only really took off after I started doing Warframe and the 8 frame rates in particular. And to be honest, most of it is passion. Like, I've gotten quite a few of my Warframe videos claimed because of the music used. Like, some of them you're gonna break the copyright. Like Tron Legacy, using the Tron Legacy soundtrack was, yeah, you have to make the Tron joke for Vauban, alright? It's an unspoken rule. You have to make the Tron joke because of how the Bastille looks. So sometimes you break the copyright because the joke is too good, you know. But to me, it's mostly about the passion. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, like, the reason I started this channel, the philosophy behind it rather, is I want to entertain people. I just want to have a video where people can watch and they can enjoy it and maybe learn something in the process. And yeah, that's what keeps me going. To be honest, like, if you're in my shoes and if you treated this as a business, you're going up the wrong tree, because I make less than minimum wage off this channel. So yeah. Question number 3, when will you make your own Discord? It would be nice to see something like that, even if it isn't big. I actually do have my own Discord now. Link in the description, the first line. So yeah, if you feel like it, go ahead and join. It's a very small community at the moment, but I'm hoping it will grow into something unique. Question number 4, so probably a bad question. You're religious or not? Someone's going to be upset if you answer this. Well, to put it simply, I'm agnostic, which means I can't prove or disprove if there's a God. Yeah, hope that answers your question. It's pretty simple. Question number 5, how much of a JoJo fan are you? I'm actually a pretty big JoJo fan, even though I don't watch anime much. Like, the only 2 anime I watch are JoJo and One Punch Man, because the art style is up my alley and the humor is my kind of humor, so yeah. Question number 6, what do you think of Harrow's ability kit, though it focuses on headshots rather than being a Dark Priest? Keep in mind this question was asked before Harrow was released. But now that he is released, I will go ahead and answer the question. I think Harrow is very misguided in terms of design. Like, he's designed as a support frame, but he functions best as a solo frame right now, which is kind of sad if you think about it. I think Harrow actually needs buffs. He needs a buff to his durable, most importantly, Because currently Thurible only gives energy if you are the one doing the killing, and that's kind of counterintuitive in Warframe's current state of gameplay, because usually the support frame is the one giving a buff to an ally, which allows them to generate energy. So I think the ideal situation would be Harrow's third skill imparts the same effect onto all his teammates. Like, I think it would be fair if you gave like the ability to teammates around you at half the magnitude. So let's say if you're doing 30 energy a kill, and there's an ember near you who's just burning everything to a tiny crisp. I think it would be fair if the ember's kills would generate 15 energy per kill, radiating from her. That way you kind of synergize with the nuka frames, while, you know, the nuka frame doesn't like prevent you from generating energy. That's just my 2 cents. Question number 7. What 8 Warframe raid so far has been the fastest or the smoothest? Loki. Question number 8. As a suggestion, maybe when Dauntless comes out, we'll check it out. Maybe. I think Dauntless isn't that like some kind of Monster Hunter clone from what I saw. Anyway, I don't know. No promises. Anyway, the other thing is, what PC specs do you have? You can actually check my PC specs on the About tab of my YouTube channel. Yeah, this guy has 3 questions. That's a bit greedy. Anyway, I'll answer them all. Question number 1, where are you from? I'm from Singapore. How did you come to know Warframe? Okay, so I actually played Warframe. I made an account when it first started like 4 years ago. So yeah, when it first came out, I tried it for a week. I tried to enjoy it, but the game really sucked back then. Like, Excel had super jump instead of exalted blade, and overall it was just a very bad experience. Warframe was a very shit game 4 years ago, believe it or not. And while I could have been a founder, I just quit the game back then because I didn't see a point in investing in it. And I only recently came back, I think shortly after Sarin Prime Access started, when I watched Star's video. Star made a video called basically Warframe, where I watched it and I was like, holy shit, Warframe has changed a lot. Maybe I should give it another chance. And I did, and yeah, this is where I am today. Third question, do you have any hobbies other than making videos? Well, my other hobby is playing video games. Probably a bit more than is healthy. So yeah, I kind of combine both my hobbies. Alright, last one is, there's a few questions as well. What do you think about the current state of TF2? Oh boy. How do I answer this? Where do I start? Alright, to put it concisely, TF2 is a complete shit show, and probably Meet Your Match was probably the worst misjudging of its player base ever, of any game. Like, that's how bad it was. People think TF2 has this community that half of it is always pissed at it, and half of it is always defending it, always white knighting it, always defending Valve's decisions. And there's a bunch of people who will say that TF2 isn't dead. And while that is technically true because people are still playing it, TF2 is dying very hard. Like, all the old veterans have gone away, and it's essentially a different game from what I fell in love with at the start, because now it's full of cancerous kids now, which is, yeah, it's just moved into that sort of thing. And I think the Meet Your Match casual matchmaking system was the worst thing that ever happened to the game, because it took away the whole casual nature. Ironically, it took away the whole casual nature of the game. Like, now you can't just drop in on your friend's game anymore, you have to queue up with them. Not to mention how broken the fucking system is. Like, you have to wait hours, you have to wait like 15 minutes for a match sometimes. When in the past, you could just go to a server browser, find a Valve server that was running the map you wanted, click on it, and you're done. And nowadays, you can't even play like a rotation of maps. For example, if I want to play Payload, like in the past, I would just join a payload server, and like it would just rotate between like Badwater, Gold Rush, and shit like that. It was consistent. At least you were playing a different map more or less every round. Nowadays, if I go into a payload server, all everyone votes for is fucking Borneo. That's my experience now. Everyone fucking votes for Borneo. Sometimes I want to play Hoodoo. I know Hoodoo's a bad map, but sometimes I want to play it. I want to be the asshole spamming arrows, down chokes, and Hoodoo because it's fun. I can't do that anymore. Like, I can't do that anymore unless I go to the server browser and uncheck everything except for Hoodoo and wait for a Val server to be running Hoodoo, which never happens. And if I do get a Hoodoo map, I have to wait like 30 minutes. So yeah, I really don't like what they did to TF2. And I think TF2 is in a very bad state. They should really just move the development of it to someone else, because I think most of the community can agree Valve is doing a complete shit show of developing TF2 now. So yeah. Anyway, next part is you play different games from what is popular. That's quite true. Can you make game review types of videos? I don't think so, because unless I really like find a game that I really want to like recommend to people, I don't see myself making game reviews, because that's not really the kind of channel I am. I'm more of a, I don't know, shitpost kind of channel. So yeah, hope that answers your questions. That's it for the video. One last announcement is that my stream will be stopping. I'm probably going to stop streaming for a while because my school is about to start again. If I do stream, just follow me on Twitch, really. You know, if I do randomly do a stream, it might be art, it might be game, it could be anything. So just follow me there. One last thing, I just got partnered with Warframe. So yes, before you ask, no glyphs yet. I have to wait till the submission window opens before I am allowed to submit it, and then once I have it, then I'll be able to give glyph codes away, so please be patient for that. And for the first guy who's actually watched to this point of the video, congratulations! There's a PC Platinum code for 75 Platinum in the description, all the way at the bottom, just as a reward for you watching all the way to this point. So, thanks guys for watching. And yeah, one more thing is, with the 8 frame raids coming to a close, I have other stuff planned, and hopefully with the release of Eidolon, I'll have new content to make stuff about. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, I bid you good day.